Merry Christmas, everybody. I guess we were all bad this year, and this is the coal in our stocking. Because this fusion event is bullshit. Man, wow, look at all the snow on the ground. With an art team like we have, come on. Come on. And I'm not being nice. I'm not being nice on this one. They don't deserve any niceness on this one. It's no secret by now I'm a little bit late to the party. The fusion event's bullshit. And somehow we're still surprised about it. I think as a player base, I can feel us all continuing to hold out hope that one of these days PLARIUM's gonna get it figured out. And they just keep blatantly telling us time and time again, we don't want to get it figured out. We got it figured out. We're making the money. Don't worry about it. Nothing else matters. It's you know, it is what it is. Now, we got the champion training event that's 33,000 points. 33,000 points. 6-starring a champ is 300. Then you get 8 points per level. That's what, 780 points per maxed out 6-star that you make. But 33,000 is still way too many points for this event. 2 weeks or not, it's too many. I think it's unreasonable. The arena one's the closest to being reasonable probably, but it's for one of the rares. For one of the rares. So it better be closer to being reasonable. And then the summon, you know, I think we've seen worse summon rushes, but it's still rough. I think you need 12 sacreds, the equivalent of 12 sacreds roughly to get Towering Titan here. And they, you know, clever move going with Towering Titan for the summon rush, the one that you use in a lot of the other fusions, so that you almost kind of guarantee no one has a duplicate of him sitting in the vault for the most part. Real clever, real nice move. People got to buy them shards now, huh? It's the one I don't have, actually. I've got 3 of the 4 that I need. 2 of them are already 5-starred sitting in the vault. Towering Titan's the one I don't have. Now, as far as this all is concerned, and the champ, I'm not even going to bother talking about the champ. He's broken. He's clearly for the whales. You know, can't believe PLARIUM would do this. Now, I've been saving shards. I've had an idea for a summon video that I have been dying to make for a couple of months now, and I've been saving shards for a while. And my goal was to save them until I got to the Christmas event where I knew there'd be a summon rush of some sort, and I was going to make my summon video, and then I was going to try to make it a series if anybody wanted me to do summons. I'll explain it all when I do the video, but it's one that I've been really excited to make. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, if you know the way that I've handled stuff like this in the past, I generally try to kind of take a stand on this kind of stuff. I don't buy the daily gem pack. Now, I think there's a misconception there that means I don't spend any money in this game whatsoever. I do spend some money in this game. My spending is drastically lower than it used to be. But I do still need energy and gems to continue to play the game at the rate I need to play it to make some of the content that I'm trying to make. So don't misunderstand me. Don't think that I'm 100% free to play. I'm as close to it as I can be. You won't often catch me buying stuff like this. If I'm buying anything, it's something like this. Because again, you know, like right now I'm doing the series where I'm re-gearing my entire account. I need millions and millions and millions of silver for that I'm just not going to get on free-to-play energy. So it's not that I don't spend money, period. It's that I don't spend a lot of fun money. And I don't spend on specific things. For example, the daily progression pack that we talked about a couple days ago. I'm not buying that because I think we should have actual daily login rewards before we start paying for daily login rewards. But I say all that to say, I don't know. I feel like I'm at a point where taking stands on some of this stuff isn't doing anything but hurting me, because I'm not calling anyone to action. I'm not trying to start a movement. I'm just doing what I do, for the most part. 2, even if I was calling anyone to action, I don't have the following to make an impact. There are millions of players that are spending money on this game regularly that are not plugged into this community that none of us even have access to. So what we say really is not going to matter. Now, we're the plugged in community, we're the hardcore community, we're the engaged community, and some of us are part of the community that has a lot of experience with this and has the good ideas, but Plarium has made it blatantly obvious they're not interested in that. They're making money. Some of the other content creators have direct access to some of the Plarium employees, and they've told us what those interactions are like, and they're telling them this is what everybody hates about the game, and nothing's getting done about it. So Plarium has told us, as they continue to tell us with the decisions they make in-game that we see, they don't care. They don't care. So I feel like, you know, ordinarily I would say I don't want to participate in the summon event. I don't want to participate in the event. I want them to not get the numbers. But I've been waiting for months to make a summon video. I'm gonna make my damn video. I'm gonna make it. You know, and I'm tired of not doing these fusions and not getting these champs. I feel like, you know, it's just handicapping me, you know, and then I could get the new champ and I could make some content on him. So I'm annoyed at it, but I've already got all the food sitting here, and I'll have Towering Titan after I make my summon video. So it's like, what the hell am I supposed to do? They don't give a shit if I make that champ or not. So I don't know, dude. It is what it is. I don't know what to do at this point. I'm well aware I'm not going to make any changes. They don't care about my ideas. They don't care about what I do. They don't care about any of our ideas or what we do. You understand? They're making money on a worldwide scale that far drowns out anything we're doing in our plugged in community that engages with content creators and Reddit and all that. So I don't know that unless every single one of us pushed back in a meaningful way, that it would even be heard, to be honest. So listened to, I should say. Heard, I think, is inevitable. Listened to is a different story. So yeah, it sucks. Everybody has, you know, like I said, I'm a little bit late to the party. Everybody thinks it sucks. That's no surprise. It is a bummer. It is a bummer that Plarium just continues to tell us, like, we're not going to fix it. But in spite of them, in spite of what they do, the game is still fun for me. I do still like the game, and I think a lot of that has to do with the community and the content that I make for it. But I think at a certain point, you know, you just got to decide, are you going to play the game or you're not going to play the game anymore? And I think for a while I've kind of been halfway playing the game, and it's kind of becoming less fun for me to do it that way. So I'm going to make my summon video. I'm going to come up with some stuff to do about the holiday events, and, you know, I'm going to continue to do my thing. But that is what it is. You know, I don't really know what to do at this point, but I'm aware of the reality of the situation, that that nothing I do is really going to have an impact. So the best I can do at this point is try to just continue to try to be entertaining. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm really excited about this summon video. I've had it in my mind for months, and I've just been itching to do it, and then hopefully you guys get a kick out of it as well. And if I have people that want me to summon for them moving forward, then I could turn it into a pretty regular series. I don't think it's going to be too hard to set up in here. So yeah, you know, hopefully I got some stuff that'll be fun and entertaining for you guys. I'm going out of town. I'll make another video officially announcing this at some point, but I'm going out of town on the 19th, and I'll be out of town until the 30th. So I'm doing my best to kind of work a little more than double time to get videos scheduled for every day that I'm going to be gone, so that I do continue to get content up even when I'm not gone, so, or even when I'm not here. So hopefully I'll be able to make that happen too. But again, I'm going to make another video talking about all that. So that's basically, I mean, you know, of course my thoughts on it are that it sucks. I don't think anybody looked at this and thought, wow, what a great, generous event. But I gotta say, if there's any time of year, Plarium, if there's any time of year you were gonna do something that was free to play friendly and fun for everybody, does this not seem like the time? Does this not seem like the time to make that move? What a blown opportunity you had to change the way your players feel about you. You could have totally reset the tone for 2020. You could have gone into the next year with the players having a completely different tone about you, totally different opinion. players willing to spend so much more money had you have done your holiday events right, and you kicked them off with bullshit. I know you're making money, but you're terrible at business. You're terrible at business. You could have made so much more money next year had you done this differently. You could have brought back so many players doing this differently. Terrible. Terrible. It's not gonna last. That's it, I'm done. I'll see you guys soon.